Hi everyone! Today we're going to be talking about student resources for collaborative projects. If you have a group project, you really don't want the frustration that can come with inefficient work practices. You want participation, communication, and organization. That's what makes a great group project. This video will tell you how you can achieve those things. If you just give me a few minutes, I'll give you ideas for how you can improve your collaborative projects easily. You'll be on your way to a great group project. We've divided up these resources into 3 parts. First, we'll talk about scheduling, then planning and communicating, and finally, the most important part, working. The resources that we share will really help you to ensure that your group project is successful. Let's start with scheduling. We all have those really busy calendars that fill up quickly. It makes sense that when we want to schedule a meeting, we end up sending way too many emails back and forth, but this is not efficient. Is there a better way? There's Doodle. It's a great tool that's free to use. You don't have to sign up for anything. You simply go to the site, provide some information about your event, and then simply type in the different dates or times that could work for whatever you're trying to schedule. Whether it's a group meeting or a project run-through, your group members then go to that URL that you send them, type in their name, and select which times work for them. Doodle is a quick scheduling tool that's easy to use and completely free, so try that for scheduling. Next, when it comes to planning and communicating, we also see too many emails. We're trying to figure out the project outline. We're trying to decide on our topic, and we're sending information back and forth, and this is not efficient. So we want to create a space that allows us to do this outside of email. We'll talk about 2 different spaces today. First, Elluminate. Your instructor can set up a time within Elluminate that you and your group members can log into. Simply use your NC State ID and see this space. There's great features. There's a whiteboard, a microphone so that you can actually speak to one another, a text chat area, and you can share applications in Elluminate so you can look at whatever project it is that you're working on. Elluminate is great because it allows you to plan and communicate more efficiently. There's no email clutter. You can talk even when you're not in the same location over the internet program. You can save the conversations for easy referencing later, so if a group member wasn't able to log in, they can come in later and review the content. Now, this might not be the best way for you to communicate if it's hard for you and your group members to discuss your project at the same time. So let's talk about another resource that doesn't require you to log in at the same time. Forums are within Moodle, and they're a great resource for groups. Simply ask your instructor to set up a forum that's just for you and your group members. And then instead of sending emails back and forth, you're posting information into this forum. It's organized by topic, and you can simply reply to one another about that topic. So both Elluminate and forums are spaces that can help you to reduce email, to save the conversations, and to talk online. These spaces can be great resources for groups that want to plan and communicate more efficiently. Finally, let's talk about working. Again, the most important part. When you're working with a group, it's not just you, and it's not just you and one other person. It's often you and a few people. And you're all working on a project together, but most often you're working on your projects on your own computer. And so you each have your own version of this project on your own computer. But if you make changes to your project, and so does your group member and then the other group member, before you know it, you all have different versions of the same project on different computers. That's inefficient. It would be more efficient if you were all editing the same version. That way you didn't have to go back later and combine all the files. There are 2 great resources to help us with this. First, let's look at Google Docs. You set up a Google Docs account, you can edit things like Word documents right from your internet browser. You can share those files with people in your group, and then everyone's editing the same file. It has formats that are similar to Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel. You can also create PowerPoints. A lot of the features are things that you'll recognize from those programs. So Google Docs can eliminate multiple copies of the projects and allow you to edit from anywhere. Still, with Google Docs, you're using the Google Doc version of Word, not Microsoft Word, which can be different with formatting. So if you want to use a program on your computer but still share files, there's another resource you can consider. Let's look at Dropbox. You go to Dropbox.com, you'll see easy instructions for downloading and installing the program. If you have a PC and you download the program, you might get a button that looks like this. On a Mac, it might look like this in your Finder window. Once you've installed Dropbox, you have a folder where you can share all of your project files from your computer. As soon as you save something there and share that folder with your group members, they'll be able to access those changed files so that you're all editing the same thing. So both of these programs can help you to eliminate multiple copies of your project and edit from anywhere. But Dropbox also allows you to use the programs on your computer, which can help you preserve formatting. Today we've gone over a 3-part process and what tools are best suited for each of the 3 parts. Hopefully this helps you to think about some different ways that you can make your next collaborative project more efficient. Pause this video here for links and more information about the resources, and remember to ask your instructor for advice or information. Already, you're on your way to a great group project. Best of luck!